Welcome back to another video. So I received the following comment from Grindsman for my video regarding 3D experience, and as he stated over here, he doesn't understand why the SAR system doesn't want to evolve the CATIA V5, but at the same time they want the users to move towards the newer platform, and I have to agree with this. For example, for CATIA V5 they have released quite a lot of updates, but mostly for my case I started to use CATIA V5 over here with R19 when I was a student, but within the most recent updates, let's say that the improvements are not that big. They are mostly within various workbenches, so there are some changes within generative shape design and so on, but for the everyday basic mechanical design elements, the changes are not that big from the version from 2008, for example, up to newer version. As we can see over here, they also have the R32 over here, which is a newer build. The same for CATIA V5, and overall I have to agree that the SAR system doesn't really want to upgrade CATIA V5, but I think that the main problem regarding that is regarding how the software has been created. So it's most likely it makes use of an older, let's say, framework, and they just started to build on that, and now in order to do some major updates they have to redo everything from scratch, and they don't want to do that, and they will try to do that, and they are trying to do that, let's say, better within 3D experience. This is the same for example with AutoCAD. If you're going to take a look at AutoCAD, it also supports 3D modeling, but at the same time they have started the Inventor. So if you're going to at Inventor, Wikipedia, Autodesk Inventor, okay, this has taken me to the Romanian one. This will be okay. So we see that this is 25 years old, and overall this has a more advanced 3D mechanical design than what basic AutoCAD can do. But again, it has been built on a different, let's say, platform. And even with Inventor doesn't support the same functionality as Fusion, since again Fusion was created on another platform. And yeah, that is how things work. It is quite hard to maintain the same product and constantly do updates for that. It's better from time to time to start from scratch, and yeah. If you're going to take a look, for example, the freeform within Fusion, it is more advanced than the one from Inventor, and this is quite weird in my opinion. How a product that is so affordable as Fusion has a better freeform modeling than Inventor. Okay, so regarding the other comments, so the assembly model is very poor compared to SolidWorks, and I have to agree. And not only the assembly module from CATIA V5 is very poor. If you're gonna take a look, for example, at the catalog browser, if you wanna add some fasteners, some screws, and so on, that catalog is so outdated that yeah. The one in SolidWorks is a lot better, but in my opinion the one from Fusion is even better, since that is directly connected to some providers, so you can also order those parts. They added the same functionality within SolidWorks and CATIA for several years now, but overall the main catalog, especially from CATIA V5, is quite old and outdated. It's the same for the material. Within SolidWorks we have a wide variety of materials. For the same, let's say, I don't know, stainless steel, we're going to have a wide variety, while within CATIA we can only define the material, and we need to go manually and add those properties if we want to do some analysis. And as we can see over here, they also lack various constraints. Yeah, I have to agree that the constraints that are currently added within CATIA V5 especially, they are really weak regarding computer-aided design software for 2024. And a lot of mechanisms you need to do various workarounds in order to simulate those properly. For example, the string constraint, which doesn't update really good in CATIA. You need to manually position it at different steps and have those updated. So yeah, within SolidWorks it is better, but within Fusion you can, let's say, simulate that in real time, and that is something really, really interesting. And also I have to agree that the startup interface is very old, but this is something that I don't really enjoy within 3D experience. For example, if I will go over here for part design, it will be quite the same, just like within V5. So it's not that hotkey friendly. For example, if I will go over here for, we're gonna say that by default we only gonna have the position sketch. Okay, and I will wanna sketch over here. But afterwards we're gonna have the same workflow over here. So if you wanna create a line, you will go over here and will pick that line. And not sure about the customization, but within CATIA V5 it's harder to customize those. So we can add a line, we can add a spline and so on, or we can use the constraint. But overall I feel that I don't really like to go and select the features over here at the bottom. I like CATIA V5 because I would position those a little bit better, so according to my needs, especially within more advanced workbenches such as generative shape design. Over here I will always need to go on the bottom and select some elements over there, and this in my opinion is quite let's say, it's not very productive. If you want to, you will a lot of hotkeys, and that is something that currently CATIA is lagging. It's the same approach for example, Imagine and Shape, which is this workbench. We're gonna say within Imagine and Shape, we're gonna have the same, let's say, the same hotkeys. For example, if I want to define a sphere over here, by default, I should press Alt, Shift, and H. And I don't know, that is something that I don't find it intuitive. We see that over here, the same tool palette. So if you want to do a translation, you're gonna need to press the default hotkey Ctrl Shift plus T. So yeah, those are some hotkeys that in other softwares you're just gonna do a simple button press, and afterwards you're gonna work with that. So this is something that I don't really like about 3D experience. Not sure exactly if the bottom, so I can have that unpinned, but as we can see, that will just move it from the screen, so it will no longer be pinned over there. But yeah, if I want to move some features over here, we can see that we can go within customize mode. Let's see, remove add groups. So yeah, maybe we can start moving those around, but I feel like the default setup would be a lot better. Like we have where we have those positioned directly within a good spot, and we can just use them. Over here they just added everything at the bottom, and for Imagine and Shape they have kept the tool palette functionality. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say regarding this, because I have to agree that I also don't understand why they do this, and also for 3D experience they have been working on it for so many years, and this hasn't still been let's say, adopted by the vast majority of especially companies, because let's say academic institution, they will jump faster to this one, but companies, on the other hand, will have a harder time to get started with 3D experience. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this content. I will position a similar video on the left side, and I will also add a subscribe button to the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.